Okay, so in today class, we will learn about find command, right? So what is the find command? How we use find command? How we use find command on daily basis in our day-to-day activity. Okay, so let's go. So find command uses, right? So basically, let's understand what is the use of find. So as you know, right? So the command name is find. So it is something related to finding something, right? It's used to find, right? File or some find result on some specific scenario. Just like you can use find command to find file, find directory. You can use to find any file with the permissions. You can use find command to find for specific days, minute, all these options is there, right? So let's do some just like a practice, and then you will understand. So to find a right file using name in current directory. So just like in system, let's go on terminal, understand. So let's suppose if you want to, I'm just going to log in with root su so that I will not get any error, permission error, right? Let's suppose you want to find, right, anything in the system, you don't know where it is, right? And you want to find it with any, right, name in directory. So let's see for that. Let's suppose this is a ip.txt file name. I know the file name, right? In my system, let's suppose I'm working on the system for some time and regularly and leave that system for a long time. And after that, I came back to the system and I was just searching my that last file which I created. Created means I have remembered the name, but I don't remember where it is, right? Where it is. I don't remember where is the location where we have created this file and put in the directory. But one thing is good, I know the name of that file, right? So in that case, what I can do, I can use find command, right? To find the exact location of that file, right? So how I can use? I have to use find, right? And find command is there, right? Right? Find space, right? Space, you have to define the directory where you want to search, right? Where you want to search means either if you can search in entire system. If you will use slash, means this will search in entire system. But if you know the particular directory, just like according to this, right, to find file using name in current directory. So if you want to use like that, right, so you can define basically that path, right? Which path? The current directory. So in current directory, either you can use dot is always referred to the current directory, understand? Whenever you will define dot, right, means you are talking about the current directory. And after that, you have to give name hyphen name. Name means the file name which you want to search, right? And then the file name ip.txt, and you can search it. So it is showing, yeah, there is a file in the current directory, but this is not showing in the full path. Why? Because we have defined, right, dot here means current directory, right? So it's showing you the same path, means relative path, which is showing the relative path to you. But when you will define in proper system, just like if you, let's suppose you don't know the location, so what you, in that case, what you can do, you can define entire slash, means it will search in entire system and show you the result automatically. So it will give you the full path of that file. See, so this file is available in this location. Okay. Next, find to find using name and in ignoring case, right? Means like, let's suppose here we have one file, my file here, and let's suppose touch one more file, my file, right? And touch my file. Okay, so see, now we have in current directory only, we have three files with the name of my file. This is also my file, this is also my file, and this is also my file, right? So maybe you have a question, how it is possible to create three files, right? This is the magic of Linux, right? In Linux, is files are case sensitive, right? So if you just like a define capital or small, it will create the file name in same directory or whatever is the location, but you can use the same name to create the file because Linux is a case sensitive. Okay.
Yeah, I realized that because when sometimes if I'm searching for a user or I'm trying to use a user to run a command, and then I forget to maybe use the caps for the first letter, as I did when I was adding the user, it will tell me the user does not exist unless I change the first letter to caps.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So let's search it. So see here, we need, right? If you run here with my file with the same name, right? So what it will do, it will search the same file name, the exact. But let's suppose you want to give the ignorant, right? Name ignorant means doesn't matter it is in capital, small, or any other character is small or capital. You should you should get all the results. So you have to use iname. Iname means ignoring case, right? It will show you all result related to my file, right? See here, you have defined only small, but it is showing full result, right? Means all three file are showing here, right? Why? Because we use iname. Iname means ignorant, right? You can ignore the case, okay? To find all directory using directory name in the path, right? Just like if you know any folder name or any file name is there, right? And you want to just find a file, right? So let's create one file here. We have nscloud here. That is the folder name. And just wanted to find the folder name which is nscloud, right? So in that case, what you can use? You can use define C. Have you cleared with this path? The find command syntax. The find command syntax is the first is the command, second is the location, right? This one is the location where you want to search, right? And then options, and then parameters, right? You can say means name, whatever parameter you want to. So here, let's suppose I just wanted to search everything inside root, right? So it will go and search inside this directory only. But if you will not define any name, just use slash, right? So when you will use slash means it will search that file in entire system, right? Means entire server. Wherever it is, it will find and it will give you the result. Okay, like this. Okay, so in that case, you can use. And now you also can search things on terms of type. Type means here you have defined iname and space hyphen d, right? If you will define d, so what it will do, it will search the directory, right? Type d. D means directory. So what it will do, it will search only directory. If any matching case is there with the name of directory, means if it is any directory with the name of file, then it will show you the result. But if it is not, then it will not show the result. Like, just like type space D. D means directory. Let's suppose if you want to search a file, you can use F. F means file. So see, when we use F parameter, it is showing output. But when we use D, right, it is not showing that, right? Okay. So next is to find file, right, with 7 permission in a directory. So you understand, I have given a single examples, but you can modify this according to you. Just like I have given 777 permission here. So it is not means you will search only that 77. You can create your own case. Just like show me the result if any file have 754 permission. Show me the result if any file have or any folder have 555 permissions, like this, right? So in that case, what you can do? So let's run ls-l here in the current directory and see so many files and folders is there. So go, let's see inside this ls cloud. Okay, so inside this file also we have files. Okay, and here also we have files, right? So which permission is there? Separate permission is there, but I just wanted to see right, file and folder where we have full permission, right? So see inside this my file in ns cloud, I hope this one have a full permission. See, yeah, full permission is there, my files, right? So let's see we are getting any result or not. So inside this IP ls-ld ip.txt, what permission we have? We have rw, r and r means 644 permission is there. Okay. So let's suppose you want to search it. So what command you can use? You can use find space directory name where you want to search space hyphen type means file space hyphen perm. Perm means permissions. Okay. And then 00077 and then print, right? So let's run it. Find space hyphen type f space hyphen form. So see here I'm not defining any name, right? So why I'm not defining any name? Because I don't know the name. I just wanted the name automatically, whatever file is there, right, which have 777 permission, that should show to me, right? And space hyphen print, right? Hyphen print. See, monitor.sh. So there are these file are there which have full permission on the system, right? See, if you want to verify ls space hyphen l and then you can put, see, full permission is there, right, on this file. Why? Understand? So,
Yeah.
it's very useful, right? It's very useful to find any file on permission basis or any file on particular permission. Sometime it also happen, right? You miss, you set permission incorrectly, right? Means you have given some wrong permission on files, right? In that case also you can search, okay, what permission you created, and you just use the command and find which file you have changed with that particular permissions. Okay. So next is to find all file without 77 permission in directory. So in that case what you can do here, in same thing, right? You can, let's suppose here you have defined folder name opt, or just root, right? Whatever path you want to give, you can give it, right? And then you have to define type. Okay, so let's suppose you wanted to find a file, right, which don't have same permission, right? So in that case, what you can do, you can use, right, type here. Oh, my Wi-Fi got disconnected, so I'm not able to connect with the server. Okay, just give me a. Okay, so let's suppose you want to search any file, right? And you want to find permission, you know the permission, but you don't want to find file with that particular permission. You want to find all file without that permission. So you can reverse that too, right? So you can reverse that too. So in that case, what you can use, find space, right, slash, you can give the permission, that location, space hyphen type space f. And here you have to define not. Not means this is, it's called not in when you will define on, terminal, right? Not space hyphen perm 0777, right? And hyphen print. So what it will search? It will search all file which don't have 77 permissions, right? See, it is searching all the file which don't have 77 permissions, right? See, all permissions. So if you want, you can verify any files, what permission is there, right? ls space l, then you can give the file name. See what permission is there, 644, right? Okay, let's suppose, let's find 644, 644, and see the result. See, all other files we have which don't have 644 permissions here. This is 755 permission on this file, right? So it's
Yeah.
very helpful to find or do a daily job, right? To find read-only files. Let's suppose you have any file which only read only means that is here, right? So let's do a touch test file, right? So the default file is on this test file, default permission, what is rw, right? Rw. So let's change this permission, right? So okay, so let's do one thing, let's run that command first and then try to find, right? So find space slash, let's define the slash so that it automatically find slash root, and then you have to use hyphen rm per, and after that slash u is equal to r, user is equal to read, means, right, it will find all the file which have a permission user is equal to read, right? Means, see, inside all files have read permissions, right? That's why it is showing. So let's suppose write, write is also showing. So if you will run ll command here in current directory, see, read permission is there, read permission is there. So let's create this test file. So this test file have rwx, rwx, sorry, rwrr, right? And you just remove this read permission and see we are getting this file here or not. So in last result, we have this file where it is, we, that is showing in the test file or not, right? Read. Okay, let's see we are getting this file in this search result or not. Okay, so we are finding these files also, right? See, when we are up now, let's change the permission on this file. What permission? I just wanted to remove minus R, right, from test file. Okay, so if we run ll command, see, only write permission is there on this test file. So let's run this command again and see we are getting that or not. See, no output is coming this time. Why? Here, see, I have grep so that I can get a result for that particular file, because all other files is also have the read permissions on that file. So you can find out, right, like this. And if you want to find for the group, you have to define group here, and then you have to find if. Okay, so ll command, see, let's give permission chmod g plus r, right, and then test file. So ll, see, now we have on group, right? On group we have read permissions. So see, now this time it is showing the result. But when we run here, the last command, it was not showing that result. So you can use it and you can find permission, right, accordingly. Okay, to find executable files, right? Find executable files means, right, all find you can, you can find all file which have executable permissions, right? So in for that, what you can do, you can simply use same thing, A for all, right? Remember, A for all, U for user, G for group, O for other, A for all means all three users, three categories, user, group, and others. If anyone have execute permission, it should show. So see how many files we have with the execute permissions, right? How many files? A.sh,
Okay.
SSH, test, all files is there. And if you want to search only for others, you can search. See, only some file is there where we have, see, others to executable, right? For others also it is executable. Okay.
Okay.
To find all 77 permission file and use chmod command to set permissions. So this is the, you can say magic command, right? Magic command means you can find the issue and also you can fix the issue, right? With the help of exeg, right? So how you can simply use the same command where you was run the last parameter, right? Like that, right here. Here, permission 077, right? So how many files is there? There is no file with the name of 07. So let's just give permission on some file. Chmod 777 on test file or a.sh. a.sh. Now we have two files with full permission, this one and this one. And just I wanted to search this. So now we are getting two file output here, right? Because we have only two file where we have 777 permissions. See, I'm giving here example. You can search according to your requirement. When you will go in a real scenario, you will see your requirement, right? You will get your requirement, which file you have to search, what is the name, what is the permission, all these parameters you will get automatically, right? So you can use that parameter. So in find, right, the magic thing is execute, right? hyphen exec. Exec means execute, means whatever result you will find on top of it, execute another command together to do that, right? So what we have to do here, we have to just change the permission from what 777 to something else. So you will use chmod and then your new permission 655 or 644, right? And after that you have to close it, right, like this, and then like this, right? You have to use backslash and then semicolon. So remember, you have to use this backslash and semicolon after this curly bracket, right? So what happened? It is showing two results, and also now that permission got executed on top of it. So if you want to verify, you can just do ll then file name. See what permission is now. Now permission is changed, right? Okay. So you can find the command just like why files don't should have that execute command, right? Execute option should not have on any unnecessary files, you can say. All right. Otherwise, what will happen? It will execute automatically and it will create just like sometime what happens sometime hackers, right, insert some data or some file on your system, and if that file will have execute permission, it that file will automatically execute at or just spread their viruses on the system, right? Whatever program they have written, right? So if you will not have execute permission, if any virus will come into the system, in that scenario also that will not execute automatically, right? So you have to take care all these things in certain scenario basis. Okay, so you understand things now. To find a single file, right, called file name .jpg and remove it, right? So see, let's suppose here we have a file, right? ll, you know the file name, but I don't know how many places we have created this file. Let's do touch opt test file, touch where opt test file, touch slash mnt test file. So see now how many files we have with the name of test file, right? So how we can search? Find space, I'm giving root so that whatever it is available in whatever location, it should find it, right? And I know the name here, name of the file. I just wanted the search this file, right? See, it search automatically all these files, right? Now I just wanted to delete this file. If this file is there and I just wanted to delete it, whatever is, wherever it is. I just wanted to delete. So what I will do, I will use exec, and then I will use rm space f forcefully, right? And then curly bracket, this one. So what it will do, it will go and search entire system. If it will find test file, it will delete that from everywhere. See, now executed and deleted. Again, you search, see, now we don't have any test file here, right? See, in OPT, we don't have, in current directory, we don't have. Understand? So simply you can find or execute the extra command on top of it, right? To find and remove all MP4. So, the wild card, right? you know the wildcard. You know wildcard? What is wildcard? Jamie, you know
No.
what is wildcard? Okay. So wildcard is just like here. Let's see. Touch ABC dot, you know, JPEG touch ABC dot JPG, A dot JPG, B dot JPG, D. See how many JPG file is there? So now you have to do something or you have to find, right? Just like here, I'm just going to use same here. I know the name, but I don't know the exact name of that file, but I know the extension means something is common. I know means I just wanted to find all file which extension is JPEG or which extension is .txt, like I know ip.txt. So when you will run this command, what it is saying, it is not showing you the result. But when you will use star, right? So what it will do, it will search you that particular, right, file, whatever file is there, but extension should be .txt. So see here, it is saying, right, the parameter is something, right, not correct. So whenever you use wildcard, right, make sure you define it under quote, right, double quote. So when you will search it, see all the txt file, whatever txt file is available in whole system, it search and give result, right, given result for all the txt file. But if you will search in the particular directory, it will show you particular result only. Inside the root, we have three files with the name of .txt. Understand? So let's JPEG, right? So it search all that file which have JPEG, right? See in root, also we have only these files available currently in the system with the extension of JPEG. So this star is a wildcard. This means doesn't matter that file, it should contain only .jpeg, but doesn't matter before this dot, whatever is the name, right? Whatever is the name, it will take automatically, right? So let's suppose if you want to search something which contain B, right? So it will only search B1. So now maybe you can get questions here. So three file is there which contain B, right? But see why it is showing only this one, because here we have not defined star, right? So see, if you will define star both side, then it will search only B. Doesn't matter whatever is after or before that B, right? So this star is a wild card, you can say. Star means any name. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here we have already run this command to find any file with the name .mp4 and delete it. So let's another give the another example here. We have some file here. So we have this JPEG, and now in our condition, we have to move this JPEG file in some particular locations, right? In that case, what you will do, right? For delete exec, and then we use rm command to delete. But here in this condition, we have to move this file from /root to some other location. So what command you will use to move? mv command, right? And then again you have to close it. So here understand, you don't have to define mv and then your path here, right? Just like let's suppose where opt, right? So it will not work. So path you have to define where? After this curly bracket, right? You have to define path here where opt, and then you have to give this one. Okay, means this is the command and this is the path. If any path is required, you have to define it after curly bracket. So when you will run this command, what it will do? Again, see, nothing is there. But when you will define root here, it will search you. So where it is? It is in where putty. It moved, right? So it's a very, great command you can see in Linux and most usable command in uh, use of Linux administrator or DevOps profile. All right. You have to use this command or find command so much or set command so much. Okay. To complete or make your task very easy. Right. Okay. So to find all or single file called file name.jpeg under opt of honor Tom, right? So here you can use another parameter also, right? You can merge parameters too, right? Like you want to search a file name, right? Which name is file name.jpg, but it must be owned by Tom user, right? So let's see the example. Let's see, we have users or not. Okay, so we have Harry user or Gary user here. So ls space slash var opt. Here we have some files and let's see what permissions is there. So all file and folder contain root ownership, but let's change on some file. So how will change? ch on, right? Gary, and then var opt, then suppose a.jpeg, right? So now we have changed. Oh my God, what is happening? Okay, so right, you understand? If you want to just like give here ls-l slash var opt. Inside this var opt, we have so many files. All files we have with the on by root. Only one file we have this, right? Gary user with the right ownership of Gary. So in that case, what you have to do, you can define that parameter also, right? Just like find space slash var opt space hyphen, right, user Gary, right? And then you can define name, right? A name is what name is what name you want to search. Let's suppose you have a particular name, then you can define jpeg, all right, and it will give you the result, all right. And if you don't know the exact name, you can find all file here like this. Here also it is showing only one file, and if you want to search in entire system, you can do that also. In that scenario also it will show you only that file, right, which is matching with the criteria you have given. Okay, so we have another options, right, to find all file that belong to group Tom under slash home directory, right? So here also, if you want to find any just like a folder or any file, right, you can define that options too, right? Find slash home and space hyphen group space Tom. So in this right command, what is happening, right? You will get all file or directory name right, which is available or owned by, group owned by Tom, right? Jamie, you there? Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay, so next, to find 50-day modified file, right? So this is, all these things you will use on daily basis, right? When you will run backup, or when you will do your daily routine tasks, or when you have to delete any temporary files, you have to use all these commands, right? To find 50-day means if you want to search a file which was modified by 15th day, right, 50th day, you can use this command, find space slash opt hyphen space hyphen m time space 50. And if you want to find 60th day, you have to define 60. If you want to find 7th day, right, you have to define 7, right, in this command. So some fluctuation is going on. My inverter is not working, it's crashed. All right, so I have to bring it new. Okay, so that's why when power is fluctuating, internet is also, right, disconnected. Check it is. Okay, so to find all file which is more than 10 days old in the directory. So in that case, what you will do? You have to use plus, right? Plus or minus. Just like if you want to find old, then 10th days old, right, that you have to use plus. But if you want to find only those file which is up to 10th days, right, then you have to use m time minus 10. Understand? M time minus 10. Okay, so let me check connection is there or not. Okay. Yeah. Something bad is happening. Give me a minute, right? Maybe some. Okay. Okay. So here, understand, like if let's suppose you want to find any file, right, which is modified before 10 days, or right after 10 days, then in that case, what you can do, you can use m time minus 10 or plus 10. Plus 10 is for old, right? Means, let's suppose if you want to find which was created on 11th days. So what will happen? You have to use plus 10, means it will find that file which is old than 10 days only, right? And if you want to find newer than 10 days, you have to use minus 10, right? Let's go on a terminal and then, all right, find here. So like find space slash opt, where, oh my God. Oh, it's very frustrated. It's very frustrating for me now today. Again and again, this power is going. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's complete that PPT until that light is not stable. So that will after that we'll cover that command. Okay. So next command is to find all file which is less than 10 days old. So in that scenario, what you can use? Find space slash opt space m time space minus 10. Minus 10 means, right, 10 days, right, less than 10 days old. Okay. Next to can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So to find last 10 or 20 days modified file means between 10 or 20 days. In that case, what you will use? In that case, you have to use command find space path where you want to search that file, and space minus m time, right? Hyphen m time plus 10 days, and then hyphen m time minus 20. So what it will do, it will only search those file which was created in whole system, or either according to this command inside the root directory, right? Which was created between 10 to 20 days, right? Next, to find and delete all file more than 30 days old, right? So this is that command which you have to use regularly in your day-to-day life, right? So what command is find space slash opt means the destination where you want to search, right? Space hyphen type f means only file, space m time, right? Plus 30 means it will search those file which was created more than 30 days old, right? Space exec means it will execute the command on top of search result which we have run in find, and after that it will execute a new command on that rm space f means it will find all files which is older than 30 days and it will delete it, right? So this is the command which you will use to delete, the backups, right? So when you will perform automation, backup automation, right? So you will create a backup on daily basis, right? So you cannot restore the backup on, whole complete backup. So in every company, you will have a backup policy. Backup policy means maybe they will ask, right, on production server you have to keep back last 30 days backup, or last 50 days backup, or last 1 year backup, right? As per the company need, they decide, okay, on production server we will keep our 1 year backup with us, right? And on development or on POC or on, QA server, we will keep only 30 days backup, right? So you will modify days into this, and path means, let's suppose you have your backup in slash backup directory, right? Where you are generating all files. So here, let me check it is connecting, still connected. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That. Okay. So here, see, we have all these backups, right? Backup.tar, right? And inside slash ls, inside this ls, we have this data. So let's suppose when you run any backup script, right? So here, ls-l dot backup script dot sh, and when you will run, so it will create backup here. See, backup home tar.gz, right? So when it was created, ls-l. So it's created today only, right? It's created today. So in that case, what you will do, you will implement this find command after the backup, right? Means, let's suppose you are storing backup for 30 days. So every day's backup will be created. So you will not come and delete data, right? Because when you will create any server, so disk will be limited only, right? Let's suppose you have 1 TB of disk and your backup size is 5 GB every days, right? So after some time, it will fill that 1 TB, right? So in that case, what you will do, you will implement this find command in your backup script, and you will just clean that data automatically after 30 days. Means it will delete older file than 30 days automatically. Understand? Okay. To find, right, change file in last 2 hours. Let's suppose you are doing something or something messy happen on your system, all right, or maybe some virus attack or something happened, right? In that case, what you can do, you can use this command see time to see which file got modified in last 2 hours in my system, right? You will see, right, like here I find space slash root space hyphen c time plus 120, right? Minus 120, okay. Minus 120. Minus means less than 2 hours. So it will show you all the file and folder which timestamp got modified. Mhm. I'm sorry, guys. It's very frustrating for me. Never faced this issue in last some year, you know. Something fishy is going on for electricity. Okay, so we have also about to finish. All right. So you just practice this command, right? So are you here? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So 18th command is to find changed file in last 2 hours, right? So it will find that file which was changed. So change means understand here, right? So we didn't modified any command. So if timestamp will change, that file will also, right, show you in the result, right? To find all file which are modified in last 2 hours, right? So it will show you that result. Means see here the modification, just like if you anyone edit any that file, that will count in modification. And if any timestamp being changed, that will, right, show you as changed. Understand? There are two things. Don't confuse between two. This command number 18 and 19. All right. The 18 means if timestamp is changed for that file, that will also include in changed file. If that file are just like modified, someone opened that file and someone modified that file, that will come under modified file. Okay. So all this command is there, right? So 20th command is to find all the file which are accessed in last 1 hour. Okay. So here you have to define find space slash opt space slash a min. A min means a minute. Okay. And hyphen 60 means 60 minute. Right. So this a minute always calculate in a minute. Right. So don't confuse, right? It will always
Sorry.
15 minute, right? To find,
Hello.
yep.
So if somebody opens a file and then doesn't make any changes, but opens and then closes the file, is it going to be registered under modified or changed?
No, that is, if that is not modified means it is not. But yes, if he opened the file and he saved the file again, just like understand, he opened the file with vim command, right? And he quit the file, but he
Yeah.
didn't do anything. So that will not count as a modified. But if he opened the file and he saved the file again, means he closed that file with WQ, not Q only. WQ means
Yeah.
he didn't write anything inside the file, but he closed the file with the W command, right? Then that
Yeah.
file will be counted as modified. Okay.
Okay.
So let's suppose you want to find all file which size is 50 MB in OPT folder. So in that scenario also, right, you can find. So see, this find command can give you the example, just like in some scenario, your space is filled in the system and you don't know where is the bigger file in my system, right? It is that file is, accurate, or that file is genuine, or any log file is there, right? So in that case, you can use this size command, right, to show all file which is 50 MB, right? And if want to search bigger than sub 50 MB, you have to use plus command, right? Find space slash opt slash site slash hyphen 50 MB, like this. Understand? So practice. So right, don't use only 50. Use 1 MB, 2 MB also, according to your system capability, right? This can be used in a real scenario, right? When your size is gone, filled with the disk space and everything, you don't know where our all space is going on. Then you can run this command and you can find, okay, this file is taking too much space. Then you can define, or you can inform that developer or the responsible guy, hey, this file has 2 GB or 2 TB or whatever size is there, right? uh, this file have more than 50 MB size or 50 GB size, right? Just take care of this file. What kind of this file? You can basically, you can investigate that files. Okay. So 23rd command is to find all files which are greater than 50 MB and less than 100 MB. So here, understand, right? So you can define. So there is no limitation on defining, right, that command or options inside file. You can define so many parameter in the same file according to your requirement. Just like here we have given size. You can also define any honor, right? In means only show that file which honor is Tom. So you can define honor also, right? You can define group also. In top of group, you, if you want to search only files, right? You want to search any file, yeah, definitely it will show you result of the file only, because when you will define size, it will search the file only, because folder doesn't have any size, right? File. Okay. So it will show you the file. And if you want to search the permission also, so you can include that permission also in the same command, right? So okay. So now to find all MP4 file, right, more than 100 MB, and delete them using single command. So see here, let's suppose in log directory. So here, right, in log directory, if you, right, just like messages and all. So when you will do log rotation, log rotation means, right, see here in this file, you are getting one messages, and after that some date or some other format is there, right? Means this log is getting rotated after some time, right? So when you will use log rotation, you will create file like this, zip files, and that will be, you can say, backup file of that log files. So after some time, you will not require this. So for this also, in companies, you will get, log rotation policy, right? Means you will keep all logs for 30 days, and after 30 days you will delete that. So in that scenario also, you can find the bigger file of log and you can delete it, right? You can delete that command, find space slash flat. Means, see, always remember, when you use find command, make sure you are doing the right thing. Right thing means you are defining the right path, right? Let's suppose you are just using slash, right? Just using slash, and you have some important data also in your system in some location, right? Some image or something, right? In that case, what it will happen? It will find or it will delete everything, right? So make sure when you delete command, make sure you define the right path, right? To like right location to find all empty folder, right? Here. So it's like Yeah, find defined space slash var, or let's suppose slash root space typ type d, right? Type, you want to define type, and you have to define hyphen empty. So what it will search, it will show you all that folder which is empty. You won't see, you will not find anything inside this folder. See, right? mkdir slash root, right? Tata. We created one more folder. So let's search and see. Now we get this Tata folder also. Right? So find command is very powerful command in Linux, which you can use on daily basis to complete your day-to-day activity. All right. So make sure you complete the practice of this find command in very detail, right? To find all empty file and folder with find command, right? So in depth, right? In depth, when you will use in depth, so what it will do, it will sort the file also, right? It will search the file also, right? EPT depth, right? Depth means it will search folder and file also, right? See all files which don't have any data, that is empty file. It will search that too, file and folder both. See here, right? Understand?
Yeah.
So make sure
So
to practice for this. Okay. So the find command is over. I have given you so many examples for the find command. Believe me, you will not able to use this command in your whole life. But right, out of this, you will use some commands on daily basis, right? And that is the important thing. According to your requirement, whatever is requirement, you will create your own command. You will complete your task, right?
yeah.
Okay. And if you need any more help, you can use man command and you can use find, right? To see the official document by given by the Red Hat, the manual is given here. So all options, if you, let's suppose if you want to know, okay, what is the use of this hyphen, right? A time, all right, C time, you can see all these things inside this manual pages itself. Right, you can find, you can read, and always just make a habit to read these manual pages, right? Because when you will understand how to read these manual pages, you will you will be perfect, you can say, right? You will find all solution inside the system only. You don't have to go on internet, and you don't have to search for your solutions when you will read it. Okay.
Okay.
See, plus n for the greater than, and hyphen n for the less than, means numbers. You know the numbers we was defining, plus 50, minus 50, understand? And
Yeah.
the number, right? A time n, right? File was last access, right? It's also showing you the result, in which format it will show you the result. It's n for 24 hours ago, right? N means it's a day, right? If you define day, it will automatically calculate the 20. Just like if you want to define 5, so it will automatically calculate 5 into 24 hours. So it will show you that result to you. Okay. See, empty file and either regular file or the directory, executables, all options is there. So you can go inside these man pages for every command. When you will do practice for that command, make sure you also go in the man pages or find, info pages. So you can use info, right? Or you can use man. These two command you can use to get help, right? And the good thing also, these two command is also allowed in the exam. If you want to take any help from this, you can also take during the exam. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope find command is clear. So do the practice properly, and then let me know any if you have any questions. Okay.
Question, please.
Yeah.